Good evening. I'm John Snell.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. One of Louisiana's most historic plantations erupts into flames.
Nottoway caught fire about 2 this afternoon. Its roof collapsed a little over an hour ago. Andres Fuentes is live there where firefighters have been struggling as they battle the flames.
Lauren, John, we've been out here for maybe 15 minutes or so thus far, and the fire presence, the sheriff's office presence, still very high here as they're trying to monitor some of the hot spots and even put out some significant flames in the front portion of this plantation. I'm going to step out of the way, give you guys a live look right now. Now, this is smoke that you can see from across the river. That's how significant this fire has been, and like we said, they have been fighting this fire for quite some time. It's creeping up to the 7th hour here. Crews have been working, trying their best to navigate parts of the roof that did collapse and navigate sort of the historical structures and columns here in the front, as you can see. But again, very significant police and fire presence out here as they're monitoring the situation. We did see a number of different fire crews switch on out, be replaced with fresh fire crews just to monitor the situation. But again, they have been battling this for almost half a day, or I should say almost half a work day, right? 7 hours now going through. And Dylan, if we can kind of point again toward this plantation, because every time we look away and we look back, we start to see some of those flames flare up yet again, as you can see here at the front portion of the plantation. But we know thus far from officials is that they believe that this fire started in the south portion of this property. That's where there is a museum. They said that around 2 o'clock this afternoon, some workers were going through the facility and they noticed smoke there in the area. They left the area to go alert some of the other staffers. When they came back, that's when they saw the flames really spark about. As of right now, officials don't know how this fire started, but as soon as it started, it seems to just erupt here at this old plantation, one that is one of the largest antebellum plantations in the south, with roots that date back from the 1850s. Now, we do know from officials is that the owner of this property was in the midst of trying to renovate the property, bringing up that back to a more historical code. We don't know, again, if those renovations caused this fire, but again, just recapping, we do have a fire here at this plantation going on in its 7th hour here in White Castle, Louisiana. But for now, putting live on the Des Moines, Fox 8, Local First.
Yeah, so some quick facts.
I want to thank you all for being here. I want to speak directly.
Yeah, so some quick facts for you guys. This house was used all the way back to the Civil War days. So this house is very, very old. It has some very historical history. So go ahead, Rodney. Man, what's your take?
It was rumored that they are trying to burn every historical monument down to the ground. I thought it was a joke until I saw this. So is it showing that they're trying to cover up and get rid of all the historical monuments that bring back all the way to slavery to show that people was not slaves? I find it to be very, very alarming. And people not paying attention to what's being presented before you, you better do, because a lot of our historical monuments are getting burned to the ground. Go ahead, Akeem.
I agree with you, man. I do think that a lot of people are very shaken up by the past, and they don't want to revisit that. So they want to create this image that this is not here, but you can never erase it. So they're gonna have to live with it.
Yeah, so me, I always want to go visit. I never visited New Orleans lab because I always want to visit, plantation, the slave quarters like that, and seeing this, the historical has the historical value that it has and everything, and just to see stuff like that burnt down, it's I mean, I don't want to say it's devastating, but it's definitely burning down American history. Definitely burning down American history. And Ronnie, you are correct when you say when it comes to these historical venues, but plantation and everything, they started to burn stuff down like this, and it started out with one of the biggest plantations in the South. So yeah, so I want to know. I hope they do investigation and see how the fire started and everything. But if they try to keep it a hush hush, you might never know. But yeah, man, sad to see it. Sad to see a historical venue burnt down like that.